Alrighty guys, welcome back. Today we are diving into another Freddie Mercury solo one. Today's video was recommended actually by Courtney, and she said, well, you've done Made in Heaven, you've done Time Waits for No One, and I think we did one other one so far. But she said you should do the Mr. Bad Guy. This was off of Freddie Mercury's solo album, Mr. Bad Guy, from 1985. I know you did a little bit of research on this, but I'm not sure what you could find from it.
Well, I just thought, you know, because so many people referenced Mr. Bad Guy,
Mm-hmm.
that it made sense to do
Mr. Bad Guy.
So,
Jinx.
yeah, there you go. No, I didn't find, I really didn't find a lot on it except for people's opinions. Some of them make sense, some of them don't. But on another Freddie Mercury site, I've started going to other Freddie Mercury sites to see what the consensus kind of is, and if it makes sense or not.
So could you find a consensus for this one?
Well, yeah, there were two of them that were kind of that were good here. I don't know if these make sense yet because I've never seen the video.
So you want to listen to the video first, and
I want to listen to the video and
gotcha, and then we'll go over
and hit the lyrics, and then
okay. All right, no problem.
And is this a regular video or a lyric video or?
This is a lyric video. Alrighty, guys.
Save you some trouble.
All right, so let's get started.
Let's go chasing rainbows in the sky. It's my invitation. Let's all take a trip on my ecstasy. I'm Mr. Bad Guy. Yes, I'm everybody's Mr. Bad Guy. Can't you see I'm Mr. Mercury? No place to stay. Bad communication. I feel like the president of the USA. Mr. Bad Guy. Yes, I'm everybody's Mr. Bad Guy. Can't you see I'm Mr. Mercury? My destiny. This is my destiny.
All right. So.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Love the music.
I love the guitar.
Love,
Even though it's not Brian's, I love the guitar.
what I really liked, and I know this is really stupid, but it was kind of like the little bridge, which don't even know if I would call it a bridge, but it was definitely a segue into, from the first part into the last part, which was, everything's really driving, and all of a sudden you get this beep, beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep, 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 beep.
It's the melodic stuff.
and then
it goes back into it.
and then,
right.
yeah. So I like that, but it was interesting, and from a lyrical point of view, which is the way I do it. I almost felt like it was sarcastic in a way. Okay,
I was
because
picking up on some of that. I was thinking, well, I could be your Mr. Bad Guy. Okay, well that would have a different type of twisted meaning to it.
Could, and going back to these things that I was looking at beforehand. Okay, they kind of make sense. It could be just about any front man. That's. Yeah, he's the bad boy. He's, whatever, because they've got this image.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as this guy said, he was often stereotyped as being a morally corrupt, life-ruining bad influence that led the young and innocent astray. And ironically, the people who point fingers like this often are the very people who rarely take a good look at what or whom they're insulting before they fire away.
Right.
And, but then, he gets to, as far as "Can't you see it's my destiny" seems to reveal that Freddie has accepted this fate, albeit glumly, but that this was done kind of witty and with sarcasm. And because of the people who knew him and how his fans actually knew him, not the haters, not the super conservative folks who thought the Beatles' long hair was worth, was worth burning things. This was.
Are you serious?
Well, that wasn't the actual reason why they started burning Beatles stuff, but
it was still.
That's
really petty.
But they're the same ones who said you can only watch Elvis from the waist up. You can only, the Beatles have this long hair. Here's Freddie Mercury, and his lifestyle was his lifestyle.
Right.
And everybody saw his lifestyle for what it was. Okay, and so. You could have the conservatives saying, you're bad, you're this, you're this, you're this, you're this. I'm not just going to say the conservatives. You could have anybody say, you're this and this and this and this. But remember, when you have that one finger pointed, three of them are pointed back at you.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, so always keep that in mind when you're pointing fingers at people.
People also go and assume things without knowing
they assume things. Okay, so as all his fans know, they know Freddie on the backside, off stage, is being shy, big-hearted.
Right.
All this the total opposite.
Total 180.
Right. Okay. So both of these kind of talked about the sarcasm. Okay. And could it be just that he was being sarcastic and saying, fine, if you want me to be the bad guy, I'll be Mr. Bad Guy, and I'll be your bad boy.
Right.
And it sells records. At that time, it sold records.
Yeah.
And almost every band that you have, people loved this guy, and
they're the bad boys.
They were the bad boys, okay? That's just kind of, so I'm hearing what could be sarcasm. In regard to this, fine. That's what you want to label me. That's what I'll give you. Okay, I'll just be Mr. Bad Guy.
Right. It's kind of just like, yeah,
And
whatever,
just
I'm
like
done fighting it.
Exactly, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but it made for a good song. You know, so I don't know. That's just kind of what I was getting out of it. But I liked all in all, I liked it. I've liked everything that he's done. You know, really, when it comes down to it, you know, whether it's been, you know, after all of these that we've done so far, and the ones we haven't touched yet. Okay, which I'm sure I'm going to probably be saying the same exact thing
when you get to those.
when we get to those.
Because you said it about every single one prior to this one.
But, right. So, I mean, it's sounding old, but it's just like what...
Every day you get a new favorite.
But everybody who comments, you know, is always either talking about Freddie's voice, or they're talking about the music, or they're talking about... And it's true. Mm-hmm. That's the whole thing. I mean, this guy was talented, and you know, whether it was the singing, or whether it was, you know, the arrangement, or, you know, what he heard to make it right. You know, you know, whether it was solo or whether it was Queen, didn't matter.
Right.
You know, that's, you know, can't ever take that away from the man. You know, so. I'm enjoying him.
He always, man, like, even if you look back and see, like, the Great Pretender, that was the other one that I was thinking of earlier.
Okay.
The Great Pretender. Even if you go back and look at that, you see the Plowder's version of it, and then he just brings so much energy and so much light to it, and so much everything to it, that he makes it his own. You know, it's kind of, no, I can't say that because that video hasn't gone out yet.
Well, you just hit on something, though.
That video hasn't gone out yet, so I can't use them as a reference. But go ahead.
What he makes things light with his energy. I mean, even when he was singing about that manager or whatever, the song was still fun.
Right.
Okay? You know, you have Brian saying, or Roger saying, hey, you know, we weren't comfortable with this, or we really weren't comfortable with this, but, you know, whatever. But with the amount of energy, the way he did it, it's kind of like when I tell you about, you know, some of the people who I talk to on the phone. You know, how you have to be able to tell them that they're not the smartest person in the world without telling them
that they're not the smartest person in the world.
You know, but making them feel good in the process as you're getting your point across. Okay, it's kind of like what Freddie's doing here. I mean, even the darkest, what could be a really dark song. Okay, he's got some kind of
light about it.
There's something light, about it, and. You know, and
there's just something special with that.
And that's pretty cool. That's a special person to do that.
That's a talent.
Well, it's a personality. Okay, and because I know so many people, you can point at different songs where you know that when they're singing about somebody, and they're gonna make sure you know they're singing about you, and they are. I mean, it's like fighting. Music, right? Okay. He just doesn't do that. Or a lot of the songs most of the songs I've heard, he just doesn't do that. There's just been this upbeat, well, my mom used to call a lilt. A lilt, yeah. Okay. This upbeat lilt that's in the attitude of the song.
Okay.
That you really almost didn't, unless you knew it was directed at you, you know, and it was meant to be a put down. You really didn't. You just didn't take it that way. I mean, everybody knows the stories, a lot of the stories behind why he wrote what he wrote,
right?
You know, and so they can say, "Oh yeah, that was about da 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 da," and this is what this person did, blah blah blah, you know, and all that kind of stuff. But you know, that's why they're crowd pleasers, because people are uplifted and can get into them and all that kind of stuff. They're not. If you had a crowd of 100,000 who was really getting down and nasty on a song, that would just there goes the atmosphere.
Yeah, right.
But so anyway, hey, I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good. Yep.
Alrighty. On to the announcements of this video. Yep, on to the announcements. Don't forget to check out the Teespring link down below, guys. I say that at the end of every video, but I'm saying it really now. Make sure to check those out. They're super cool designs. You'll see a picture of Courtney here modeling her t-shirt for me. It is, I know, right? She's looking great. She's looking amazing.
I can't say that. You can say that.
She's looking absolutely amazing. So go ahead and while you're at it, give a thumbs up just for that picture. Give it a thumbs up for this video just for that picture, and tell her how great she's looking. In that shirt. In that shirt. Yep. Exactly. Again, that link is down below, guys. We not only have that shirt, but guess what else we have? We've got hoodies. We've got long sleeve t-shirts. We've got tank tops.
I wish I had glasses I could.
We've got new mugs. We've got stickers. And we've got phone cases.
How about? Didn't you have?
Oh yeah, we've got tote bags.
Yeah, those things.
We've got tote bags.
Those things. Yeah.
Yep, we've got a whole variety of different stuff up on the shop, guys. So go ahead and check that out.
Get a mug. These mugs.
Oh, those mugs are so cool. Those mugs are so cool.
This mug looks really nice.
I absolutely love these mugs.
I mean, I like my TBP mug, my black and red one. But I got to tell you, this one's the next thing coming. I'll tell you.
Anyway, guys, so make sure you check out those down below.
Yep.
And go ahead and order yourself something special, or for a special someone, or something. Someone who enjoys coffee. Get them a mug, because I can tell you those aren't too expensive. Actually, those aren't too expensive.
Are you gonna buy me a mug?
No, I'm not.
But I like coffee.
Sucks to be you. I'm not buying you a mug.
It was worth a shot.
Anyway, guys, don't forget to check that out down below. Also, if you'd like to become a Patreon member, you can also check out that link down below as well. Patreon is the membership that you can get towards the channel. You put forth a monthly contribution per month, and in return get rewards back from us. That can be a variety of different things, such as exclusive videos only to Patreon, discount codes on the Teespring shop, shout outs, and even description mentions, a part of a lot more. So go ahead and check that out.
Yep.
I keep saying those and that. I keep getting them confused.
It doesn't matter. I think they know what you're talking
that
about.
out down below. And I do get to thank the following patrons who have helped pledge to make this video possible and for being awesome. Would you like to help me out with this?
Sure.
Alrighty. Paula Johnson, Patricia Miller, Teresa Anderson, Hot Space, and Petro, Karen Barone,
Sandy Thomas, Courtney Truax, Cindy Rice, Dawn Kula, and Alexis R.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for all your constant love and support, guys. If it weren't for you, we would not be here. So thank you so much.
This is true.
And keep up the great work. And thank you for continuing to support us through this journey. If you would like to get your name in the description as well, and or any of the other rewards that I just listed, make sure to check that out. Again, that link is down below. Also remember, guys, at 1,000 subscribers, we will open up a P.O. box. So if you would like to send us things, you definitely can. We are closing in on that goal. It is not too much farther. I can see that goal, and you can see your peanut butter chocolate fudge.
Oh, man.
You can see it. You can taste it already.
Somebody better be going out and buying the ingredients.
If they've got the ingredients.
They need to buy. What?
If the store has the ingredients.
The store has peanut butter and chocolate. The store has bacon stuff. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we are getting so close to that goal. And even if you don't want to help us with that goal, make sure you can still support us for free by clicking that subscribe button and helping us achieve that goal. It's only 2 clicks, one for the subscribe button, one for the post notification bell, so you get notified whenever a video drops from this channel. 2020 is going to be amazing, guys, and a lot of changes to the channel, and you do not want to miss it. I guarantee you that. Yep. So go ahead and smack that subscribe button down below. You will not regret it. I guarantee you. Anything else I'm missing?
Nope.
Okay.
You're good.
So don't forget to smack that like button as well. Subscribe if you all are new, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.